Hello everyone, welcome to Knowledge Circle. In this video, we will cover all the very short answer questions which carries 2 marks. Already I have made a video where we have discussed all the MCQs. In this video, we will discuss very short answer which comes in section A. So without doing delay, let's begin this session, this video. The first question, that is serial number 47, we have to write a Java statement for sum of a raised to the power b and cube root of c. So we have to see this question carefully, where first we have to find the sum of two things. First one is what? A raised to the power b, and second part is cube root of c. So first we will write these two statements and then we will put plus sign in between. Okay, this is a 2-mark question. Moving towards question number 48. Name the following method with the same name of the class and is invoked every time an object is created. We all know that method, that is a special method that has same name as class, that is called constructor. The next question is keyword to access the class of a package. So which keyword we use for that? We use import keyword. We write the very first statement of our program, that is what? Import. Okay, question number 49. It is related to library classes. Name the following a character method that checks whether a character is an alphabet or number. So here the method is checking both, either it is alphabet or number. So here we will use is letter or digit method of character wrapper class. So we'll write character dot is letter or digit and the argument will be in character form. Second question is a method that does not have any arguments. Quite simple it is. We have a method in math class which does not require any argument. Okay, that is called math.random. Moving towards question number 50. This is related to string handling. See, what it is asking, that cyber police wanted to investigate a case. They wanted to check a list of phone numbers that had 945 anywhere in the phone number. So some examples are given, it may be at between, but 945 must be in sequence, 945. Okay, so and the number is in long data type, we need to get it in string. Okay, so we have two blanks here. What will be filled? See the first one, how to convert any data type to string. We all know that there is a method value of. So we will use the value of method of string class. So what it will do? It will convert the long value into string format. So each digit will become character. Now what we have to look for? We have to see the presence of 945. So 945, there are 3 digits and these 3 digits will be considered as string, the part of the string. So we have to see whether they are present or not. And you know that if a value is present in the string, or a character or set of characters present, that must be having a particular index number, that must be a possible index number. If it is not present, then that must be -1. Okay, so accordingly we write the second one, that the string 945 in double inverted comma must be greater or equal to 0. It should be a positive value or it should be greater than 0, because index begin with 0. Okay, so we will use here index of method. Now let's go to the next question, question number 51. String handling. Based on string handling only, in this count method we have string type argument, that is s, string array as an argument, int I, and l will store what? The length of the string, the number of characters. So here we will write in the first blank s, the string name is s, so s dot length, c is equal to 0, and the loop runs from 0 to lesser than the length, means each characters will be checked. Now we have to do what? We have to check whether it is ending with Kumar or not. So which method will be used here? We will use here ends with. Which method? Ends with. And what it should ends with? Kumar. So we will write in double quotes KUMAR. This is our condition. If it is ending with that, then we will increase the value of c by 1, c++. Moving towards the next question, question number 52, string handling. Again, we have string handling based question. The output of the program which extract a part of string compassion is follows. First, it is what PASS. So, see, in both cases, what is used? In both cases, we have used substring method. In the first one, substring with two argument, and in the second one, substring with single argument. So we have to see that how many characters we have to do. So in the first, we have to extract PASS. So we have to see that where it is beginning, P 0 1 2 3. So it is beginning from 3, so we will write s dot compassion dot substring, compassion dot substring 3, and where it is ending 3 4 5 6. So we will write 7, not 6, because 7, the last one is exclusive, so it will be 3 comma 7. And for the second one, we have to extract passion. So passion is beginning from 3 only, P is beginning from 3 only, so we don't need to write the second argument, we have to write only the beginning index. So we'll just write compassion dot substring 3. Okay, now moving towards the next question, question number 53, where we have the code where it is a loop, and inside a loop there is a condition. Accordingly, it will be the loop is terminated. The initial value, see, we have to tell what, when the value of a and b is given 4 here. So when k is 6, and k should be lesser or equal to a multiplied b, and k plus equal to a. Okay, and if k is divisible by b, then loop will be terminated and the final value of k has to be printed. So basically what will happen in this case, that when first time what will happen, that when the loop runs, the value of k is what, the value of k is 6 here, the value of k is 6, and 6 is lesser than, what is the value of a into b, that is 24, it is lesser than 24, condition is true. 6 modulus 4, when you do 6 modulus 4, it is not divisible, means 6 is not divisible by 4, so break will not be applied. Now next what will happen, that the value of k will increase. So previously k was what, it was 6, now k becomes what, 12, k becomes 12. When k becomes 12 and we check for divisibility, it is get divisible, so k is divisible by 4, so the loop terminates and the current value of k is what, 12. So what will be the value printed, 12 will be printed. Moving towards the next question, 54. Kamal wants to display only the alphabet stored in a character array. While compiling the code, an error was displayed. Check for the statement with the error and write the correct. So he wants to display only alphabets, and his array contains what, some numeric values and a special character. So the loop begins int I equal to 0, it is lesser than length I plus plus, it's all okay. Where is the problem? Problem is where he is checking character dot is letter arr, so he should not write here arr. What he should write here, he should write here arri, means arr is what, the name of the array, and he has to check each and every element. He is writing directly the array name, that's why it is wrong. And also he should write while printing also arri, means the current index which is storing the character, that will be checked. So here that is the correction. Now let's go to question number 55. Name the type of typecasting given in the statement. Name the type of typecasting, whether it is implicit or explicit. See, in the first one, when you store a character into double, when you are going to store a character into double, that is not going to create a problem for us. It can be easily done because the target type is larger than the source type. So first one is implicit. Let's go to the second one. Here we are storing 68, which is an integer value storing into character. So here the target type is smaller than the source type and they are compatible. So here it is explicit conversion, explicit type conversion. Let's go to question number 56. It is related to library methods, string handling. Write Java statement for the following: to assign a cube root of -343 to a variable with the appropriate data type. So it's quite simple. Since we have to assign the cube root of minus 343, so what we are going to do is, we will, since the return type of cube root CBRT method is double, so we need a double variable, and any name we can give and we can write it. To assign the position of the last occurrence of the character at the rate in the string s with the appropriate data type. So we want to assign it. So what we will do, we will uh, see, we have to do what, assign the position of the last occurrence. So we need an integer variable, any name we can take, and then last index of, and in index of we will write this, that symbol at the rate. Okay, let's go to question number 57. Mention the output of this snippet. Int lives equal to 5, system.out.println lives minus minus. Okay, so here it is postfix. So what will happen, first 5 will be printed, and in the next line 4 will be printed, because the current value of lives is 4. Let's go to question number 58. It is based on iterative construct. Convert the following for loop segment into an exit controlled loop. So we have to be little bit careful in this, because it is an entry control and we have to convert in exit control loop. So what we will do, these variables needs to be declared before the loop. K will be declared before the loop, and then we start do the scope of the do while loop, print the statement which is given, and then close it, write the condition as it is given, same condition, and then after one statement is there which is outside the loop, that is k into 4. So it can be done. Let's go to next question. Give the output of the following program segment. We have one array named x. It has some elements, two more variables I and t is 0. The loop begins from 0, it goes up to lesser than 3, and I is also increasing, t is decreasing, and we have to print xi plus xt. So there is one mistake here. What mistake is that, one braces is missing here, and then semicolon it should be. Okay, now, so we will find the sum. So let us do this. So what will happen in the first, the value of I is 0, value of I is 0, and so what is on the 0 index number, that is what, 2. So what will be added first, 2, and then plus. What is xt? The value of t is what, 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we have on 5? We have 3. So the sum is 5 first time. Now next time what will happen? I plus plus, I becomes 1, and t becomes 4. So what is on 1? We have on 1, that is our second element, that is what we have, 45. 45 plus what we have on fourth, that we have 2. On fourth we have 2. So what will be sum? It will be 57. Now let's go third time. When we go third time, I becomes the value of I becomes 2. That is what, lesser than 3 condition is still true. So what we have on 2? We have 7 on 2, and then t which was previously 4, now it will be 3, and what we have on 3? We have 67 on the third, because that is the fourth element but on the third index. So when you do the sum, you get 74. After that I becomes 4, condition gets false, and the loop terminates. So this is the output. Let's go to question number 60. Write Java statement for the following. Initialize the array with 3 favorite subject. Okay, so that can be any subject selected by the student, that is up to the student only. And we can write what, the name, string, array type will be string, any name can be given, then the square bracket equal to, and in curly braces the subjects will be written separated by comma and written in double quotes, then semicolon. Declare an array to store the marks in 3 subject of 40 students. So it's quite simple, you can do it in 2 different way. Okay, so what you have to do, first you have to mention the data type, the name of the array, then two square brackets, then the new assignment operator, new keyword, and then the data type, and then the size, 3 subject 40 students, or you can do 40 student 3 subject, it is up to you. Okay, then 3 and 40, in the first square bracket 3 and in second 40. Moving towards question number 61, mathematical library method based question. It is, a student executes the given program segment and it results in 1.0. Irrespective of the value of n, state the type of error and write the correct code. Void solve, no return, no returned value by the method, int n. C, math.pow n comma 2 upon 3, 2 by 3, the student has written it wrong. The student should not write it like this second argument must be written in something different way. Either he should write 2.0 upon 3 or he should write 2 upon 3.0. Both will be accepted, and one more option is that it can be written like 2.0 upon 3.0. So that second argument will be treated as a double, and then the correct answer will be provided. Okay, so what kind of error it is? It is a logical error, because the output will come but the desired output will not come. So first answer is, what is the type of error? Logical error, and the correct statement which I have just told, that is. Now let's go to question number 62. Consider the following program segment and answer the question. There is a loop, and we have what that this loop contains what? This is the only the part of the loop. Loop is running 5 times, value of k is printed. Will the program segment get executed successfully? No, because we are accessing the variable k outside the block, which is declared inside the loop. That is a local variable. So it is a syntax error. What we need to do is, we have to declare this variable before the loop. So we should write here k equal to, or what we can do is, we can declare only outside int k, and initialization can be done anywhere. How do you correct the program if it has any error? So we have corrected it, or we can correct it by declaring the variable before the loop. Now let's go to question number 63. We have to consider the array which is of integer type named a, and there are some elements. In the above given array, using linear search, how many iterations are required to check for the existence of the value 56? If you're doing linear search, then you have to run the loop how many times? So you have to go, you have to see that element is where, at what position. 12, 35, 40, 20, 56. It is at fifth position, or index number 4. So 5 times the loop has to be executed. If the array is arranged in descending order, how many iterations are required to check for the existence? So when you do the arrangement in descending order, what will happen that the first value is 70 and the second value is 56. So in the two iteration, only in the second iteration it will take 2 times only, so it will be found. Let's go to question number 64. We have to evaluate the given expression. 3 multiplied 6 modulus 5 multiplied 4 upon 2 into 7 modulus 5. So we will write first whatever it is given. Now first we will do 3 into 6, that will be what? 18 modulus 5 into 4 upon 2 into 7 modulus 5. In the next step, what we will do, we will solve this 18 modulus 5. So 18 modulus 5 means, what is the remainder when 18 is divided by 5? 5 3 is 15, so 3. So 3 into 4 divided by 2 into 7, and then modulus 5. So next step, what we will do, we will multiply this. 3 into 4, it will become 12, and then 12 divided by 2 into 7 modulus 5. In the next step, let's divide 12 by 2, it will become 6. So 6 into 7 modulus 5. In the next step, let's multiply 6 into 7, that becomes 42, and then modulus 5. So when you module 42 by 5, 5 8 ja 40, remainder is 2. So final value we will get what? 2. So we have to go in a sequence. Start with the first, solve that and go for the next operator. Okay, question number 65. Consider the following program which calculates the norm of a matrix. What is norm of a matrix? Norm is a square root of sum of square of all elements. Okay, so we have here fill in the blanks A and B. Two blanks are there. We have to fill it up. See, the outer loop is responsible for row and the inner loop is responsible for column. And we have here R and C for row and column. So what we will write, the blank which is written before A and the blank which is written after A. In the first one, array name X, and in the square bracket R, and in the second square bracket C, X R C, and then multiplication symbol has to be written. Why multiplication symbol? Because we want to find square root. And again we will write the same address X R C, and we will get the square, and that square will be stored in the sum variable which is initially 0. What we do in the second one, when the loop gets over, we have to do what? Since the return type of this method is double, so the square root will be returned. So we have a return statement, and then we will use math.sqrt, and where the final sum is stored in the sum variable, that will be returned. Let's go to question number 66. We have to give the output of the following program segment, where we have two loops, nested loop. First loop is running 3 times and second loop depends on the value of R. Okay, and we have to display it. Let's start. The value of R is initially 1. 1 is lesser than 3. Condition is true. Then the second loop begins, the inner loop begins, which is initially 1, and 1 is lesser than 1. Condition false. So when the condition is false, the value of R will not be printed. Then it goes up into the outer loop R plus plus, then R becomes 2. When R becomes 2, what will happen? That inner loop start with C equal to 1, and when it is 1, 1 is lesser than 2. Condition is true, so the current value of R will be printed. So first 2 will be printed. Next time what will happen? C plus plus, C becomes 2. 2 is not lesser than 2. Condition false, it goes up. R becomes 3. When R becomes 3, condition is still true. So what will happen? First, what will be printed? The value of R is only printed. So R, the current value of R is 3. 1 is lesser than 3, so 3 will be printed. Okay, again C plus plus becomes 2, so 2 is lesser than 3, so what is printed? R is printed, and the current value of R is 3, so 3 will be printed. Next time when it C becomes 3, then 3 is not lesser than 3. Condition false, it goes up. R becomes 4, but condition is false of outer loop also, so loop breaks. So what will be the output? 2 3 3. Let's go to question number 67. Give the output of the following program segment. Okay, there we have void in code and string s. There is some value written, and then we have a character variable. The loop is running. Okay, so what we have to do, that we have to find the output of this. Okay, the loop is running from, basically what we are doing here, whatever the characters are present in the string s, we are looking them into the given string. That is what we are looking, whether they are vowel or not. If they are vowel, then at the rate will be printed. If they are not vowel, that particular character will be printed. So first what will happen, we have the first letter, the first character of string variable s is D. So D will be checked inside this string where we have this all the 10 vowels. Okay, so D is not a vowel, it will not be found, it will go to else. So what will be printed first? Capital D will be printed. Next time I plus plus, it becomes 1. So what is on the first index? That is I is a vowel. Condition is true. When the condition gets true, what will be printed? Then at the rate symbol will be printed. Next time we look for C is not a vowel, so again C will be printed as it is. Next time we have small e, and small e is present there. Condition is true, so again at the rate symbol will be printed. So this is basically done in this code. Moving towards question number 68. Name the following. What is the main condition to perform binary search on an array? See, the very first thing is that array must be sorted. It must be sorted. Otherwise, there is no use of binary search. Second, a sort method in which consecutive elements are not compared. See, consecutive elements are compared in bubble sort. So here it will be what? Selection sort. Question number 69. Answer the following. Scan a class method to accept a character. See, there is no particular method given in the scanner class to accept a character. So we do an arrangement for this. We write the object of scanner class, and then we write next method, and then we write period operator, and then we write char at 0. So this is the arrangement that we do. Second is jump statement, which stops the execution of a construct. So to stop the execution of a construct, we use break. The last question of this session or this video: how many times the given loop is executed? Give the output of the same. So we have to tell that how many times the loop gets executed. See, initially k is 10 and it should go till it is lesser or equal to 20. So first what will happen, the current value of k is 10, condition is true, so 10 will be printed. So loop has executed how many times? One time. So I'm just putting a dash here. Okay, if k is modulo k modulo 3 is equal to 0, if k is divisible by 3, then what will happen? It will be continued, means the next iteration will be the control goes to the next iteration and the printing work will be stopped. So next time 10 plus 4, 14. So 14 is printed here, and it is checked whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So it is not divisible. Next, 14 plus 18, what will happen? 18 it is. So 18 is what? 18 is divisible by 3. So that, in that case, it will be not printed and it will be skipped, but the loop has executed 3 times. The next time the k becomes 22 and the loop gets false. So what will be your correct answer? The output will be that one time 10 is printed, next time 14, but 18 will not be printed, but the execution of loop is 3. Okay, so that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much.